Hello and welcome to Paradox Computing. Yes, so we're back in my evil lair. So here we are. We're doing some programming. We're making our shit very secure. So if we just take a quick look downstairs, as you can see here, I got a couple of doors. Now. These doors have very simple open, and I think they should, yep, good. Open command to open and come out on this very to come out on this very safe balcony, and close. There you go, so that'll close it. Very, very simple. Same on both of those. Now, that's not very secure, is it? Is it now? Oops, close, what am I doing? Open, there we go. So we'll just make that come through. And the doors pretty much all over the place are the same. Now 6 doors. Yes. So, as you can see, we've got our 2 computers from last episode here. But this one's got a bit of a change. What the hell is this? What is this? Here we go. Well, I'll show you what this is. This is a disk drive. Blot. And this is, let me just make sure I got the right, yeah, that's the right disk. Tell the difference between disks because of that last number. Yeah. So, we will put this disk into the disk drive. Okay, so, at the moment, we'll get out of there. It's just taking one look over the program, but nothing's changed. Control exit. Now, obviously, this program can't work right now because we don't have a modem attached to the computer, but we'll put that back on in a second. But now, if just real quick, now if you see on these computers, on the back of them, there's the wireless modem. Now, our computer up here had the wireless modem on the right-hand side, so we're gonna have to edit the program a bit. Now, before we put it on those computers, so that's another challenge. We've got a few things we're doing here. Now, first off, though, what we want to do is we want to get the program off this computer onto the disk. Now, I have actually already done that. Which kind of denies you the pleasure. So what I'm going to do is, so here are some disk commands. So ls is basically like dir. And here we can see, oh god. Anyway, ignore that uppercase disk I accidentally created. A directory called disk. So let's just do that. Let's no, do that later. Anyway, right now, you can see our program there, which was lock client. That's the program that we made for our lock. So we want that on the disk. Now the problem is it also already exists on the disk. So if we go cd disk, so change directory disk. And now we're in the disk and you hit ls and you can see we got a few files on there, but lock client is one of them. So let's go back up of lockserve and some other program I was fucking around with ages ago. I don't remember what that is. Anyway, what we want to do is create a lock. So we want to that lock client is, let's pretend for argument's sake it's old. We want to delete. So on the disk we want to delete lock client. Oh, sorry, it was my mistake. Disk / lock client. So that's the disk directory, and you guys make sure you spell the file name right. And that's going to delete lock client on the disk. So that's off the disk now. We still have it on our local computer though. I hope we do. Yeah, lock client. So it's still there, but if we go to disk, change directory disk, and ls, and there we go, lock serve and testing. So lock client is no longer on there. So let's go back to it. For some reason you have to do stuff from the root directory. Don't ask me why, but we can now do, so we can just say copy. There's another useful command. There's also a move command, which works much the same. But so you just do copy, so we want lock client, remember it's case sensitive, lock client to, and we want it to go to disk, and we want to, for some reason you have to put the file name. Oh, do you have to? I think you do. Lock client. Yeah, I think it's got to put the disk. You got to put the exact place it's going to be in the destination, I think. Lock client, is that correct? let's have a look. Change directory to disk. Let's have a look-see. And lock client is now there on the disk. And if we edit, what's not how you spell edit? Edit lock client. Ta-da! There it all is. It's all there on the disk. Now, so mentioned last episode, this isn't exactly safe. Ooh, something's going on with my mouth. My mouth, and my mouse. Wow. So that all just happened on film. Awesome. So something we need to do here. Now, basically, you can press Control T to break these programs at any point. Well, you can. For some reason, I can't, but we'll ignore that. But any standard program running in an infinite loop, you just hit Control T, you break it, and you'll be back at the main screen. From there, you could just type red pulse left and open the door. So we need to make sure people can't just end this program. So the command is os dot pull event is equal to os dot pull event raw. I think. We're gonna have to find that out. I'll have to double check that. But I'm fairly sure that's right. Actually, you know what? Don't think. Hopefully, this doesn't break the recording. But I'm just gonna flip over and just double check. Just yeah. Oh, stop. Pull event raw. Yeah. It might need. I don't know if these are terms or what, but I think yeah, I think that's right. So we'll go ahead and save that, and then exit. So that's now been saved on our disk that way. So if we go back to cd, not backslash, too much DOS, cd dot dot ls. So we've still got lock client, but if we edit, this is in the root directory, no longer on the disk. So if we edit lock client, we can see here that that does not have that raw pull event thing that we just put in. Okay, so our little disk here is different. Now, there's something else different about that we're gonna have to change. As I mentioned before, and as you can see, the modem was on the right-hand side of this computer. Now, all the computers we're going to be putting this program on, they're all going to have theirs at the back. The modem will be at the back of the computer. So we're going to go back into disk. We go to CD, blah, blah, blah. CD disk, and then we've got to edit, lock, client. And I've fucked that up somehow because that's not what we're looking for. We're in disk. We're editing, lock, client. Ta-da! Now, it's going to tell the RedNet to open on the right, but what we really want the RedNet, or where we want it to open, is going to be on the back. So, back. I think it's right, left, back. I don't know if you can do top and bottom. I'm not sure. But yeah, I know you can red pulse out top and bottom, so probably could put it, open the RedNet there. In fact, yeah, I'm sure you could. Well, maybe not bottom, but definitely let's top. Anyway, so we've changed our little program. So that's not changed because it's, well, I hope that's not changed. Yeah, because we were editing it in the disk, the program on the disk hasn't changed the computer, the program on the local computer. So let's get our disk drive back. Well, let's get our disk and our disk drive back. We'll also put our modem back on the machine. So that one's ready to keep doing what it was doing, though it wasn't actually serving a practical purpose. We now have a disk drive and a disk. What are we going to do with that, I hear you ask? Well, we're going to come out here on this very safe ledge and plonk that there and drop that in there. Now, I didn't test that os.pullEvent raw thing, but I think that's going to be okay. So, here we can see, yeah, now this computer has a disk drive attached to it. So we can go CD disk, and ta-da! And ls, and we've got, look at that, lock client, lock server. We could create a new server if we wanted to. Wow, that'd make things interesting. Let's not do any of that though. But what we do want is we want this computer to have the client on it. So let's go copy. So we're going to do copy disk slash forward slash lock client 2, and we're just going to type in here lock client. So it's going to copy that to the file lock client in the root directory. And because there is no like thing apparently for root directory, I don't know. This is what I found works. I didn't even read that anywhere. I just kind of figured it out. So I think it works anyway. So if we're in the root directory, we go ls, and we should have now, there it is, open, close, and lock client. So the lock client's installed there now. And we've got this one set up. Yeah, this one should be set up right. So if we go lock client and run that. Nope, because I didn't type it right. Lock case sensitive. Always remember it's case sensitive. Lock client. Okay, that's running. And if we go ASDF as our password. Oh, I might not have the server running. I probably did end the server at some point. I should have checked that. My own stupid fault. Yeah, it's not running. So let's go lock serve. We'll kick that off. There we go. So the server's up and running now. And I don't know what the computer ID that was. So it's going to be hard to interrupt that. That's okay. I won't log off. I could just log off and log back on, or we could set it up on the other computer. Let's set it up on the other computer. So you guys can see, because we're going to have to make some changes, of course, to this other computer. What's going to be different about this computer? See if you can figure it out. Don't drop that. No good. What do you think is going to be different? We're going to have to change about the program for this one. See if you can figure it out. I believe in you. You're a smart kid. So let's do the same thing again. So we're just going to go, we know it's all there and everything, so we're just going to copy disk slash lock client to lock client. Disk lock client to lock client. So that should just work. Yeah. Copy 13, no such file. If I put, oh, yep, sorry. Just put a capital L in there by mistake. You guys probably saw that. Oh, bugger, come on. Everything's not going Millhouse's way. Here we go. So that's client. Lock client. There it is. So now we go ls, and lock client is now in the thing. Now, yes, what is going to be different about this computer to the one that I just copied? Why would I have to change this file? Well, I will tell you. Here we've got, so yep, red net's at the back, that's fine. Pull event raw is good, everything's there. What we are going to have to do to change on this is when it opens the door, if it sends that red output, that redstone set output to the left, it's not going to do anything. Because to the left of that machine right now is that disk drive. Or when I move the disk drive, there's just going to be nothing there. So it's not going to open the door. So we just need to change that from left to right. In both of these. So let's change that to right. Cool. And so that's just now going to put the redstone output, save, exit, in the right place. And then if we wanted to, I'm not sure. We could probably make, rename that program and copy it to the disk as being the one for the right. So save us having to, I don't know. If we go edit, oh, actually, if we just go copy lock client to let's say disk. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just finding this out. I think it might though. Lock client So put that for if it's going to the right. That's what that is going to stand for. Client. Yeah. Let's see what that does. So let's go cd disk and ls. There we go. Now we've got lot client r. So that we can now put that into a machine with a door with a door on the right. So that should work fine. Let's test it. So we'll cd dot dot to get back to the root directory. We're gonna run our program, which is lock client, yep. And that's going to just run indefinitely pretty much, but yep. And so we're looking for a password. It's looking for the password ASDF. Our server is running, so this should just work. True. Yep, there you go. So it's opened that up. And then closed it again. And so now I can pretty much just run around to every door I have up in this bitch. So let's just run downstairs. Let's run down to like my main entrance. Probably should have jumped off the balcony. It would have been easier. So as you can see, it's currently got the program open, which oh no, that one doesn't. Oh, sorry, that's right. I only set that up for the doors on the left, didn't I? Yes. So there we go. Open, and these ones are going to be. I've got do some remodeling to get a disk drive on these ones. Well, I'll tell you what. How about we just leave that one there for the moment. But you've seen it in action. It works. It's now actually reasonably secure. One small problem I will show you is... can I jump up there from here? No. I can from the top of this tree, though. It's just the fact I left, just for, demonstration purposes, I left in the thing, yeah. Well, it's not heap secure to have exactly what this needs to, to work sitting on the screen. I should edit the program and put in just a clear. Well, I should put in a clear function actually. Anyway, we'll do that next episode. This one's going on too long already. Everyone's lost interest. So yeah, I don't know. Next one we'll do the door here on my pimpin' bedroom. How's that sound? So yeah, stick around, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more computing madness soon.